Here is an old Dominion fan. This is, I believe it's a 10-inch model. Yes, it is a 10-inch blade, and it's like maybe 11 or 12-inch cord. This was one of the earlier fans that I purchased off of the eBay. This is going back to like the mid-2000s, before eBay was a total ripoff, and shipping still took like 2 weeks to send something across the country. I don't recall how much this cost. I haven't the slightest idea, but it probably wasn't all that much. I spent a lot of time cleaning this up, replaced the cord. This is a really nice cord. It's just a really nice color. It's got kind of a shine to it. I wish I could remember where I got this, because I'd like to put this on some other things as well. The fan itself is in pretty good condition. It's these blades should be like a mirror finish. It's got a fair bit of reflection to it, but they could definitely fare to be polished up again. They're aluminium, I guess. There's the informations. This is the Dominion 2010. I don't think it really says what the model number is. It's rated for 110 to 120 volts, so we're going to be running it on the higher side of what it was intended to operate with. It's got a nice heavy cast base. The original felt feet are still there. 5189, 2, 3, all sorts of numbers in there. It's got the wall mount hook. It is a Oscillations model with 1 speed. The back of the blades is a little bit shinier still because it doesn't have all the dust and stuff collecting on there over the years. I don't get into mid-century, early 19th century fans all that much, but I kind of have always had an interest in these Dominion fans. I always thought the blades were kind of cool looking with the lines through the center of them. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. So I'm going to have to undo this. I didn't want to undo this because there's a lot of cord here, but it's not going to reach. I suspect this is probably supposed to be like up there maybe, I don't know. I moved it down because I like to see the hub. It's kind of cool looking. This is claimed to pull 0.62 amps. I don't know if it's at 110 or 120. Guess we'll find out here momentarily. Right now we're testing at 121.2 the volts. Go over to the amps and we'll turn it on. It's got kind of a cool startup sounds to it as well. It's pulling 0.59 amps, so inherently they must have measured it at 120 volts. Something's a little rattly. I'm not sure if, is it the center of this? Guard? Is it just the bearings need to be oiled? I'm not sure. It runs pretty good, and it's an exceptionally good balance. Oh my gosh, you're gonna cut your hand off! Ah! It's in good balance. Almost like completely flawless balance. That's surprising. There's a decent amount of air. It's like not impressive, but for a 10-inch model, it's perfectly reasonable. Noise level is completely reasonable as well. It's got a decent amount of power to it. Very pleasant sound. The watts is 55 and the power factor is 0.77, so it's actually pretty good for a shaded foam motor. I would guess this is probably a 4-pole. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've been in there. The oscillations still work just fine. Well, not quite. So I didn't put it on tight enough. Seems to be struggling coming back, so I think it definitely needs to be lubricated or something in there. But for, being 70 years old or however old it is, it's holding up pretty good. Bearings are still plenty happy, and it's a very lightweight blade, so you can't expect it to coast for too long. So that's it for this one, the old Dominion Desk VN. Eventually I'll get around to polishing the blades up real good. I'm not sure if the guard would have originally been kind of like a shiny chrome finish or not. I mean, this is only a cheap dime store VN, so I wouldn't be surprised if the guard was originally just some metal like you see it is now. I don't know what, I mean, it's definitely pretty cheap. You can see the welding and everything on there, but it's still running, and that's not going to be said about the stuff made today.